Hey, Facebook. Okay, guys, a couple of things I want to talk about. First of all, TGIF. Secondly, I want to talk about the updates that happened this week. If you get my daily flash briefings via your Lexi device or via Messenger bot, I send them out a couple of different ways, then some of this will be on repeat for you. I also want to talk about 80s hair, and so we'll get to that in just a minute. How are you doing today? What are you doing this weekend? I would love to know in the comments. Let me know where you're viewing from. If you're a replay viewer, then please just put in hashtag replay and I will swing back around and say hello to you and give you some love. Okay, so first let's just talk about a few of the updates that happened this week. First of all, yesterday I was recording a new podcast episode all about Lexi flash briefings. And we are, from here on out, going to refer to her as Lexi because I don't think it will wake up your Alexa device. And hold on one second. Let me just view the comments. I can hear them coming, but I'm just not seeing them. Come on, comments. Well, I have faith that they will appear soon enough, and I'll be able to talk back to you, whoever is commenting right now. So, anyway, I was doing a podcast all about Lexi, and I've been waiting a long time to do this because I had so much that I wanted to say, and so much keeps happening that I really wanted to make sure that it was comprehensive, and I had time to sort of dig up some good, fresh statistics for you and all that kind of stuff, right? So, of course, I publish, and then there is this deluge of all this news about Lexi, right after I publish. So, anyway, it's exciting. It's good stuff. And I said in the intro to this podcast that there will likely be a part 2 because just too much is happening. So the thing that got me so excited was yesterday, which I didn't know about, Amazon had their basically their Lexi device day. And I'm going to share my screen so that you can see, you may have seen this on Amazon today, but they announced all these cool new tools. Okay, so there's like a subwoofer for your speaker, and this Ring stick-up cam, and a microwave. Hello, a microwave. But this is not really what got me so excited, because like the devices are going to come, the devices are going to go. But what did get me excited was this. Okay, they announced this thing called the Alexa Connect Kit. Sorry that I said her name. And it enables device makers to make any device an Alexa connected device. So I'm not a gadget maker. You're probably not a gadget maker. Who cares about that? What I want you to hear is that it's like open platform, the same way that like Apple opened up their app store and said people could come in and create apps and sell apps, or at least that's the way that I'm thinking about it. So what this means is that any device can be an Alexa device. Insane. So one of the devices that I did buy that was not listed on that page, it's called an Amazon Smart Plug, I think. And I was so excited about this because what you could do is plug it into a jack in your house and then like plug your toaster in or your coffee maker or whatever. And then you can set it on a timer through Lexi to turn on and off, or you could tell Lexi, hey, turn on my yogurt maker or my sous vide cooker or whatever. Like you could sort of see where I'm going with this. Like I'm totally going to use it in the kitchen. But I got excited because I really want a smart home, but our home is like 100 years old. It's not going to be smart anytime soon. We got a lot of other bigger fish to fry with this house. So I was excited about that. I am super annoyed that I cannot see your comments, and I do not know why that is. So just give me 2 seconds. I am supposed to be able to see them. Where is it? Those of you, oh, here we go. It's that little teeny weeny. I can see Dee Dee. Working on your website. Yay. Hi, Sylvia. Hi, Sean. But then you said, I'm sorry, I'm not perfect, Sean. Oh, that sounds great. So now you can use Google thing and can be used as an Alexa. I don't know if you can use Google things as Lexi things, but like maybe not that far. But the point is just people can create stuff and turn it and make it Lexi compatible, and that just means we're headed really quickly, fast into a voice-driven world. BMW just announced not too long ago that they are putting Lexi into their dashboard of their cars. So yay, Phyllis, awesome, that all the other cars are going to follow suit, okay? And although it took podcasts, 10 years, a decade to make their way into the main dashboard of cars, things are accelerated now. So, these flash briefings just became available, to just regular folks within the last year, and now all of a sudden they're in the BMW assembly line. That's insanity. And I have more statistics. I'm just going to bore you with a couple that I did put in my podcast yesterday that really blew me away, okay? Because I do so want you to create a flash briefing. Number one is that 60% of all Amazon Prime users have a smart voice device, okay? How many Amazon Prime users are there? There are 100 million. 5 cents if you can do the math on that. 60 million people for sure have an Amazon smart voice device, okay? Then 30% of non-Prime members have a smart device. Okay, that doesn't even include all the ones outside of Amazon. So, and there's 50,000 flash briefings right now. So, to me, what that says is that the number of people with the smart devices, which come this holiday season, these are going to be like TVs in everybody's house. Okay, everybody's going to have one. So it's going to be a TV, and it's going to be the equivalent of a TV. And what is Amazon? Amazon is a store. Okay? So it's going to be very easy for you and I to sell stuff directly through this thing at some point. You just know that it will be. Okay. The other thing that it tells me is that those numbers tell me that this is obviously viable, right? Like this is here. This is going to stick. And the other thing it tells me is 50,000 flash briefings sounds like a lot. That's not a lot. First of all, let's just assume that, one person each has 2. And so we could cut that in half into people. Let's say 25,000 people, okay, have a flash briefing. It's nothing. What if I told you right now, let's say we just started having web pages, okay? And I said, guess what? There are 50,000 web pages on the World Wide Web. That'd be nothing. That would be nothing. That would mean, or if I said there was 50,000 podcasts, you would say, wow, this is a great time for me to jump on board because it's viable. The numbers tell me that it's viable, that people are doing this, but it's possible for me to get on board and make a name for myself now. And also, you could think, I'm doing my whole podcast right now. I don't mean to because I'm going to get into the updates for the week, but you can actually create a briefing outside of your business, outside of your niche. What if you like making cookies, like it's your favorite hobby, and people spend a heck of a lot of money on baking stuff, okay? So there's an audience of bakers out there. So if you just did the Sweet Bite podcast flash briefing, okay? You did the Sweet Bite and you offered cookie tips, just just tips on making cookies and a recipe every Friday, a little quick recipe every Friday. And your call to action was something like, every single time your call to action was to your show notes page. And on your show notes page, there was just like 3 or 4 of your favorite affiliate items from Amazon, your favorite cookie sheets, or you bundle them. You've got your cookie sheet and your cookie cutter and your whatever, and you bundle them. And that's all you did, because you already know there's an audience. So you find an audience and you create the flash briefing for the audience that already exists. Okay. So Phyllis has 2 adorable little Dachshunds. Okay. Dachshund people, like many specialty breeds, are a little bit crazy. No offense, Phyllis, you know what I mean? Like, whatever the thing is, people like to spend money on that thing. People do this with podcasts all the time. They actually pick a niche that they already know there's this crazy audience for, not crazy, like enthusiastic audience for. Then they sponsor the podcast just based on that thing. That's their call to action every time. They make a lot of money. I'm just saying, and you could do many briefings. So let me go through real quick and just see. So Phyllis says that Gary Vee says everything is going to be voice. Yes, I agree with him. I really do agree with him. It's all about ease. I did a presentation like 2 years ago and talked about how our goal as humans right now is to minimize friction. Okay. Don't you want to get rid of the friction in your life? It's like, God, whether it's the CAPTCHAs and the passwords and the headaches, right? Like, just please take away these things that complicate my life. We want it to be fast and easy and simple because we want to get on with it. We want to get on with things. And what I talked about in that speech was, I gave as an example, Domino's, I'm sure they still have it. We don't have a Domino's in our area, but you can literally tweet an emoji of a pizza to Domino's, and a hot pizza will show up at your door. We're trying to move, and I was talking about how we're trying to move and get to 0 clicks. And then along comes voice. Hello. 0 clicks all the way. And I find myself using my device more and more. It's getting smarter and smarter. It does make my life easier. I did have one weird thing happen that sort of woke me up, and I was like, whoa. And let's see. 10 years, right, Sylvia, with the podcast? And what would I say daily? That scares me. Great question, Phyllis. So, first of all, like Sound Up, we've got our Sound Up fellas here, and I didn't even plan that. But one of the features that they offer is that you can upload all your stuff in one sitting and then schedule it to go out on certain dates, right? So you could take a Sunday afternoon, Saturday afternoon, whatever block of time, and you can sit there with your 100 tips, 20 tips, and you literally will have your intro, your little tip, your outro, the end. But you can record them all in one session, send them out to your contractor at Upwork or Fiverr or whoever, have them chop them up into MP3 files or WAV files, and then upload them and schedule them into Sound Up now. Oh, my phone is ringing, and it's not. Give me 2 seconds. I just got to turn it off. We're keeping it real here at jenlehner.com, y'all. Sometimes stuff happens, but I had to turn that off because it was just making me insane. Plus, I keep getting these severe thunderstorm alerts on my phone. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh, okay, so you can upload it all in advance and be done with it. And I know that you could sit there and, you've got that PDF that's like 100 pages long that you could just chop up, or inspirational quotes or whatever. That's all stuff you could do in advance. I really felt badly about the fact that I'm using Ecamm. I really felt bad about the fact that I decided to do my briefing on the daily about breaking news because I thought, oh my God, what have I got myself into? Now I have to do this every day. Why didn't I do something like tips, like marketing tips that I could upload in advance? What I will tell you is that it was one of those sweet surprises that I really wasn't expecting, because so many things have come out of this. I am so much sharper in my own industry than I ever would have been without this. I am so in the know because I am reporting the social media news every day. And not only that, I have to understand all this stuff because I have to read it, digest it, decide if it's important or not for my audience to know. And then I have to explain it in a way that is concise and understandable and short, you see, so it makes me so much better. Then, not only that, it's such a good discipline, it's such a good practice. No matter what the heck happens with my day, I created my content. It's super repurposeful. Don't even get me going down that line. You're going to have to listen to the podcast for that. Also, I have a second article that's being published by Social Media Examiner. I'm very excited, and it is called How to Market and Repurpose Your Flash Briefing. Or you have a flash briefing, now what? They might change the title, but those are the working titles at the moment. And it will also list all of that stuff as well. So Phyllis, you have no shortage of things you could talk about daily. Simple is key. Dee Dee, and you said simple is key to you right now, and my wish for you is that simple stays key for you always. It is for me. I'll tell you what my yoga teacher said today that stuck with me all day long. She said, okay, hold on, it's going to come to me. Do more and more with less and less until you need nothing. I thought that was really good. Do more and more with less and less until you need nothing. Hey, stranger. Hi, Tracy. How are you? Okay. You could sing like a pirate. Are you telling me to sing like a pirate? That's not going to happen. Pirate days are over now. But I think what he's saying is you can make Lexi sing like a pirate, which he shared with me on Pirate Day, and it was awesome. Okay. Flash briefing is your voice having conversations with people daily. Yes. And I'm reaching people I never would have reached before. They're flooding into my free group, The Front Row, and a few of them are joining my paid group, VIP. So it's really, really amazing. Gosh, okay. Sorry for the Lexi lesson. Didn't mean to go that deep, but as you can tell, I really am super duper excited about it. Okay, so let's move on to let's pause and take a little break. And I want to tell you that, sometimes the content that goes crazy on your social media has nothing to do with your business. And I posted this, my friend Catherine Dove posted this on her timeline. And so it was so hilarious that I posted it on mine. And it says, this is how we unfriended people in the 80s, right? It's so true. It's hilarious. And what's even funnier is somebody commented in the comment section that this is actually her high school. These are her friends from 1987. And she said that she named the high school. It's in Long Island. So I thought that was hilarious because Catherine did not know. It just went viral. She was just sharing it, and I shared it. So the fact that somebody from the high school actually showed up is hilarious. So then this whole conversation got started, and then Daniel Hill said, somebody asked a question, and I said, I still remember how to do this. I could do it right now. And I jokingly said, I'm going to make a video of how to do hair like this. Okay, it was right here. And then Daniel says, I cannot wait to see this video. And then he said, actually, if you make a tutorial, I'll follow it and post the results. And I said, deal. Okay, this was a couple of hours ago. So, don't challenge me because because I will do it. Do not dare me. Plus, I was about to get in the shower and my hair was because my hair was just so dirty anyway. So I was like, all right, I'm going to do this video. So you get to view this tutorial on how to do 80s hair first. You're seeing it here first. Okay, are you ready? Give me some thumbs up if you want to see this video. Otherwise, I'm not going to show it. Actually, I'm not delaying right now. I'm actually looking for it. I have pulled it up. Here come the thumbs up. Okay. What the heck happened? Oh, there it is. Okay, ready? Let me get rid of the graphic. Wait. Okay, here we go. Okay. Hey, okay, so are you ready for your 80s hair tutorial? My insane friend Daniel Hill, follow him at Daniel Hill Media. He challenged me to show him how to do 80s hair, and he said if I did this, he would do it too. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to show Daniel how to do 80s hair just like we did back in the day. Okay. Now, ideally, you would do your 80s hair when you get out of the shower. It starts there, and you put gobs and gobs of mousse in your hair, or gel, or both, and you squinch it in there. Okay, and then you flip your hair over and you dry it, but you have to dry it with a diffuser. It's like a giant round plastic thing that goes on the end of your hair dryer. I no longer have a diffuser. After you dry it and everything, it's going to be pretty big. Now the thing is, my hair is pretty big right now anyway, so I think I was able to skip that part more or less, and you'll still get the idea, okay? You have to have a teasing comb, and you have to have Mega Hold hairspray, okay? This is actually not the hairspray from the 80s. I think I used this Australian thing. It was like purple with a kangaroo. And then also, oh yeah, Sebastian was a good one. Wet n Wild. There were lots of good ones, probably are still out there. Okay. Okay, the first thing, the most important thing are the bangs, okay? So you want your bangs as vertical as possible. Now, I don't really have bangs, but I think I can get us there. I think I can get us halfway there. Okay, so what you do is you spray hairspray right on it. Then you get the hair dryer. Okay, we'll work on that again in a minute. Now the other thing is, you also need wings on the side. Like you need it, you want that volume, and so here's what you do. You're gonna tease like that. Okay, so we're getting there. Oh yeah. And then we're gonna tease like on this side. Same thing as before. Hairspray, dryer. Gotta do it fast. Okay, and now you want to give it a flip. Okay, we're getting there. Don't forget the wings. Get some more. I think we're getting there. One more spray. Dead on. Yes. Your turn, Daniel. So that's how you do 80s hair. It wasn't that impressive. I mean, I couldn't get it as big as I would if I would have like washed it and then dried it and did the mousse and if I had my good product. But but I got the important things in, right? Like you have to have the wings and you need the vertical, right? Like the girl with the best vertical and the wings is the winner. And that's it. And then crimping iron will be for the next lesson. Okay. We'll bring out the crimping iron, but I had to do it because I can't wait to see what Daniel will do with this because it'll be hilarious, which is precisely why I had to make sure and include the hair flip because I want to see Daniel try to do the hair flip. So, all right, now real quickly, we're going to go over these, updates. And I mean quickly because I got to meet someone at the house. We should all share pictures, although, I don't know. Okay. New feature today in Instagram. You can add GIFs into your direct messaging and your group chat. So pretty soon, don't you think, like, you're going to be walking down the street and you're going to be talking to someone, and the only way you're going to be able to express yourself with is a GIF, and you're going to need to press a button on your head like you're going to be a hologram, and then the GIF will pop up to express happy, sadness, frustrated. But the GIFs are hilarious, and they always do seem to express what I'm feeling better than I can actually express myself. Facebook's Creative Shop team recently shared a similar way to create more engaging stories with this game-like process. And I don't know if you saw it, but in stories, it was like, and the Oscar goes to, and it was a blank screen. It was a solid color screen, and then you tap on it, and you tap, 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 and then slowly the person's face it comes into view. Facebook stories are trying hard. They're doing their best, but they're having a hard time catching up with Instagram stories. Also, Instagram is testing a native resharing feature for the feed. They keep talking about ways that they're going to do the repost, and it just doesn't seem to be sticking. This one is called seamless sharing, and since it's just testing right now, I'm not going to go deep into that. When it actually comes out, we will talk about it. Pinterest opens up Shop the Look pins to all businesses. So basically, they're expanding access to buyable Shop the Look pins, giving all businesses the capacity to utilize this new amazing e-commerce option. To shop a pin, this is going to be so dangerous. You'll see small dots on the pin. Then you click on it for more information, and then it'll take you through all the ways that you can buy straight from Pinterest. Let's see here. I'm going to skip that. It was so weird. It was like Twitter's testing ads within timelines embedded on third-party sites. So basically, you could run an ad on somebody's website if they have a Twitter feed embedded on it. And who does that anyway? Hello, it's 2018. That's so 2013. So I do not get that. Sometimes Twitter also is sort of grasping a little bit. Okay. Recap of the whole week. In Instagram news, Instagram Shopping is rolling out globally and expanding it to business in 46 countries. It announced a shopping channel in Explore that will be personalized just for you. Now, when you simply want to shop for fun, you'll see a channel dedicated to shopping posts from the brands you follow and brands you might like. And the last update for the week is really cool. They are testing an option to add hashtags without having to include them in the caption. And the screenshot that I saw, which I put over at jenlehner.com/flash, it's like its own little compartment. So you'll do like a Instagram update and you'll click hashtags. And I think it will save your hashtags, and then you can just sort of like click on the ones that you want. So that's cool. In Facebook, they're rolling out Facebook dating in Colombia, South America, not here. And it was so funny because the guy at Facebook said, "Oh, we're doing it because they are comfortable with online dating there, and there's enough people who use the platform so we can measure and blah blah blah." Because only reason they're doing it is because they want to test it out in a country that doesn't have really strict privacy laws, so that they don't have a disaster when they roll it out. So it's in Colombia. So all my viewers in Colombia, South America, and you need a date, now you can get one now on Facebook dating. Okay. Let's see. In Twitter. Oh, this is kind of exciting for hardcore Twitter users. You can't turn off the algorithm, but the way the algorithm works is it shows you tweets that it thinks you want to see based on stuff you like and follow and the stuff that you check the most often. But a lot of people do not like that. They want to go back to the old chronological feed. So if you go into settings, there's a place where you could turn off a toggle button that says show me the best tweets. Turn it off and it'll just show you chronological tweets of like everybody that you follow. So test that out, see if you like it better. I kind of like the algorithm. I've gotten used to it, honestly. In LinkedIn news, they've announced a new partnership with various airlines, including Delta Airlines. So pretty soon you'll be able to learn watching LinkedIn while you're on the airplane. That's a dream come true. Yay. And Google rolled out a bunch of this is like it's very technical. Just go to jenlehner.com/flash and I break it down. But Google rolled out a bunch of improved ways to test website performance using Google Optimize. And that's all I'm going to say about that. And then finally, I want to say, if you are a Canva.com user, check out Canva 2.0. It is packed with brand new features inspired by their design community. Supposedly, it's faster, more reliable, featuring new functionalities such as animations, websites, interactive presentations, and even a more powerful search. I have not used it enough to really give you an honest opinion about it, but since so many of us use Canva, I figured I would let you know about that. If you're in my VIP group and if you join the Fall 2018 Accountability Challenge, don't forget that today is our basking day. You are going to bask in the glory of your accomplishments. And you're just going to take a few minutes to write down all the things that you got accomplished. You're going to go through your task list, sort of give us some feedback on what worked, what didn't, and you're going to get 1 point for that. We've got 1 week left in this challenge, and I cannot believe it. I'll see you on Sunday for our tasking. We bask, we task. It's a wonderful thing. And today is TGI Friday in my free classroom, The Front Row, voted by Fast Company magazine, I should say, touted by Fast Company magazine as one of the top 10 Facebook groups to join before quitting your day job. And TGI Friday is a day where we share our wins in any promotions you want to share, as long as they're not affiliate links. And I take all that stuff, aside from the fact that 5,000 people are going to see it, I take them all, put them in my roundup email, and send them to my list. So the cherry on top is you are hitting a brand new audience twice with your promotions, and you didn't have to do anything except for post it. So do that. And also check out other people's promotions. Give them an attaboy. Download their freebie. Show them some love. And that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys, I want to introduce you to Leanna. Leanna is a genius in so many ways, but if you need a book cover done, a website, branding, I have to call this woman out. She is absolutely unbelievable, and she makes the best calendar in the world, and I'll tell you more about that later. But anyway, hi, Leanna. It's so nice to have you here with me today. And okay, have a great weekend to you too. There's a security guy that I have to go meet, and he's been buzzing at my phone. So you guys have a wonderful weekend. It's been great hanging out with you. And post your 80s hair picture, okay? I want to see it. Bye.